Try to hang a fly light by yourself. This, if anybody hung around Bob Wolf, this is Bob's trick. Basically what you do, put it on the wall. This is all measured out. Put it on the wall, put your bullet, it's called a bullet level with a napkin. I use 2 of these. These are wood punches. There, just hit it. There, hit it. You're ready to go. Put your screws in and you hang it. You do it all by yourself.
Walking through a basement or something where you've got mouse traps set up, and you're walking through with your flashlight, and you check your snappy tube like this here, and you've got a right on there, but now you can't see. I did some research and I found these on Amazon. It's like a regular pen. Okay? There's a light in the end of it. And it's hard to tell here with all these lights on, but you can see it's brightens up where you're writing pretty easily on here.
This is a flat screwdriver that's been heated up, bent over, and just shaved down to a little point. But these things work fabulous. You just pull it on, it gets under that tough carpet that's hard to get up, pulls right up. We've been using these a ton in southern Minnesota. This is all we use, and we assist in a heat treatment. So,
and as far as a lot of you guys have the double knees on your pants, so I just took some of this foam I had at home and cut them in little pieces. This works kind of nice. It fits right in your the knee of your pants. As far as a bag goes, and my bag is probably similar to all you guys's. I just took an old Plunkett's folder. Of course, you know what that's for. You put that in your bag and you keep your clipboard in there. Keeps it from getting rattled around and getting all dirty. I know, like, if you're like me, probably ain't the best, but a lot of stuff goes down inside my bag. And everybody's got an old one of these laying around. You just rip the insides out. And then the other thing is to keep my zone monitors nice. I just rated the plaques you get from the lotto tickets. Slide that in there and you keep them in there. It keeps them from getting all bent over and everything.
That's a good idea.
So I just did that years ago. That's a few of the little things I do.
When they hold it down, you always have water where your traps are. This way, like a half inch up, mice won't really run underneath there. But when it holds it down, you come in, your traps are dry and set up all the water. So it just makes it a lot easier. I've had one of these in a food plant for over a year, and it's working great.
Have you caught any?
Where do you get your legs at?
Those are actually rubber corks, and they were actually 3/4 of an inch long, but I cut them down to 1/2 inch, and you just screw them in from the top. Takes about 5 minutes to make one like these. And it's just normal. I've done a couple of different things that, they can't give you this from the office with this strap in here so you keep it open. I've cut the ends off so it's easy you close the bag easier for carrying it. But I hate these bags because every time you go to a place and set it down, your bag gets all. So I added a little something to the bottom of my bag. I supported it with an angle iron. This holds up the middle. So you set your bag down, it's not in the water, it's not in the sludge. You take that, leave it back in the truck, you just take your rag and wipe these off instead of this whole bottom.
Even that when you get it.
Bait tubes. In the wintertime, when these get cold, the lids don't want to come off. So much easier. And then dump your bait in your bucket. And I'd show you on a bucket, but I don't have one here.
In accounts that I get problems with fruit flies in the drains, and a lot of times I end up with managers who don't know that they need to clean the drains out. They'll just pour water down it. So I put together a toilet brush with an extended wand or extended handle so they can actually clean those drains, and then I sell it to them, and then they have no excuse to not clean the drains. These are available at the warehouse. We have this is just the prototype. We have actual metal ones that are designed for that. So you can sell these to the clients, and then they have the option to clean the drains.
I got sick of falling down, so I went to Runnings and bought these things here. They're for ice fishing. What they do is they just slip over your boot. Each one
And since I've been using them, I haven't fallen down once. I mean, they look stupid, they're a little bit heavy, but, you know, at least you don't fall down and crack your head open, so. I think $10 do I bought them for.
You know, these are things you're not gonna use very often, but the one time you need it, you're glad you had it. One of them is just a small fish net. I had to remove 5 young squirrels out of a fiberglass sheet that was underneath a deck last summer. And had I not had this, it would have been really difficult. But I was able to coax them into the net, run them outside. Mother was out in the woods. Eventually she came out, grabbed them all, and happy ending. Squirrels were gone. Next one, a pair of leather gloves. I'm sure everybody's heard about these. Another item you don't get issued with your truck, but numerous things. Bats, you know, if you're doing any wildlife control, great to have. Last year I started wearing them doing yellow jackets, bald-faced hornets. On, off, right now. And they're not gonna sting through that. Anybody lost a pair of keys or a set of keys to a property or misplaced them? I put this together and I have not lost a key yet. That's why I put it together. And then here's another one. I hear this every now and then. People will see the light on the bait gun here. I learned this from Mike way back, way back. I love it. I love to see what I'm doing. I love to see what's there as I'm baiting. Not everybody has these. If you haven't tried it, they work great. I wouldn't leave home without it these days.
RTU brush, cleaning RTUs, or insect light traps. This brush here I use for wet environments, and then I use this one in my Pro Garden accounts to clean ILTs or traps or whatever else I need to do. Because obviously this one, we don't have any rodenticide in our clients' businesses, so I use this one instead.
Bought a push button snap Sharpie, and then put it on a badge puller, and then kind of just taped it. So then that way it frees up my hands, so it's just kind of hanging there. So then whenever I, you know, pick up a trap, my hands always just click it, unclick it, and then it just drops.